If we were to say, what does it mean to be British? What does it mean to be English? What's your answer?
Well, I think history is difficult here because what's pretty clear is that identity is something that we take on. It's not an external force. We're not passive to identity. It doesn't come and occupy us. And in the 17th century, that's what they're fighting about: identity. Who are we? Are we Catholics? I mean, Britain's been through some 180 degree. Britain used to regard itself as a bastion of mixed aristocratic, royal and representative government against democracy. Britain used to, there were peals of laughter, it was suggested in the House of Commons, that women might one day vote. So do we say, well, we've always believed in equality? So it's Britain was leading participant in the trade in enslaved human beings.
But also
exactly. And there
led the
were
way
huge debates, but there were huge debates in Britain about this is filthy money. We don't want this, right from the 17th century on the way through. So these things. So and then we talked about the 17th century. Like, who are we? Are we Protestant? Are we Catholic? Are we High Church? What kind of Protestant Catholics are we? Are we people that go and fight the Spanish and carve out empire? Or are we people who are like, what are you on about? We just trade with them, man. We'll make more money trading with them. There's a great expression from the 18th century that says to be an Englishman is to hate the French. I'm not sure that's super valuable today. In fact, with Vladimir Putin on the march in Eastern Europe, I think we should hug the French as close as we can. I mean, I think we need our European allies, right? So, and in fact, in 20th century history, Britain fought the two greatest wars in its history on the same side as the French and most of those wars. So this was a country that gloried in bear baiting and fox hunting. The identity is something that has evolved quite. So I think I don't know what history teaches about identity, other than identity is what we choose. It is malleable. Of course, it's influenced by the past, and yet it's something that I think we need to be active in forging ourselves.